I will show you the right way to set up your LinkedIn ads and start getting clients today. First, let's ask, should you use LinkedIn ads in the first place? You should use LinkedIn ads only if you have a high ticket product or service, you're selling a product or service for a business or a specific job title, for example, for CEOs, and also if you have a marketing budget at least over 1800 per month, because LinkedIn ads are very, very expensive. Now, let me explain LinkedIn targeting to you. Unlike Facebook ads and Google ads, LinkedIn marketing is not based on interest, behaviors, or keywords. It is based on the company and person's professional details, such as company size, job title, years of experience, industry, etc. And what makes LinkedIn one of the best platforms to use when you're selling product or service for a business or a specific job role is that the quality of the leads is way higher than Facebook and Google. So you will be able to generate high quality leads, even though it's more expensive, but at the end of the day, you're getting qualified leads. So if you have a high ticket service or product, it won't affect your margins, and at the same time, you're generating highly qualified leads. Now, the audience size on LinkedIn is also different than Facebook and Google. You want to keep in mind that the audience size on LinkedIn should not be as big as Facebook or Google. One, because the algorithm optimization is simply not as good as other platforms. It's relatively still a new platform. And two, because hyper targeting works really well on LinkedIn. So that being said, the ideal audience size on LinkedIn is between 20,000 to 55,000. Nothing huge like 200,000 or 300,000, and nothing too small like 5,000. So if you keep it between 20,000 and 55,000, you should be good and you will be able to generate high quality leads. So let's talk now about the targeting. Like any other platform, you will need to select the country, and then you will select the ideal customer's company and professional details. After that, you want to exclude the people that you don't want to see your ad. Now let me show you live from LinkedIn Ads Manager how we set up our campaigns. So you will land on the campaign manager, which is basically the ads manager for LinkedIn. As you can see, it's broken down into campaign groups, campaigns, and ads. Now to create a new campaign, all you have to do is click on create a new campaign group. After you click on campaign group, here you will need to name your campaign, let's say test, and then you will need to choose your campaign objective. Awareness is just to generate more reach. You have messaging, which is LinkedIn messages. You have video views, engagement, traffic to your website or landing page, and you have the conversions, which is website conversions for like an e-commerce stores, for example. Job applications, this is mainly for talent acquisition, and then you have lead generation, which is the default one that we use in most of our campaigns. So let's select for this example leads generation, because mostly people use LinkedIn for lead generation. After we do that, you want to leave this the same and you want to click on create. Then it will be created. After doing that, you want to go and look for your campaign. So now after you have created your campaign group, you'll open the campaign group and you will need to create a new campaign. You click on campaign, and here you will just choose the objective again if you didn't choose it there. And we will go for how do you want to build your campaign. We want to go with the classic way because you will have more control over your campaign setup. So we choose classic, next. And let's see here, if you just check the objective, if everything is good, you click next. And now we are in the campaign. So here what we can do, we can edit the targeting, that's the first thing. And here you will see all the details about the audience size and all the projections of your campaign. So first thing, let's talk about the location. So let's change this one to United States. After we select that, we want to change the location. Now, after you select your locations, you also want to change this one to make sure that you're only targeting the people that actually live there. Then you want to close as you selected the right country. Then you want to scroll down. Now, here's where you do your targeting. First, let's delete any suggestions given by LinkedIn. So we delete all of these. And now, okay. Now, let's say we want to target, in the United States, we want to target real estate companies that have over 20 employees, and we want the decision makers in these companies. So to do that, all we have to do is click on narrow, which basically is the detailed targeting. After we click on narrow, we go to audience attributes. We click on that, we go to companies. As you can see on companies, you have the followers, growth rate. Now, this is not accurate, so you don't want to choose this one. Company industries, of course, this is accurate. So let's select, for example, real estate. There are multiple options, but in this scenario, we're just going for real estate. And we're good. We close this one, and we go and narrow again. We choose now job experience. From job experience, you can see you have job functions, seniorities, titles, skills, and years of experience. Again, in this example, what we're doing is we're going after decision makers and real estate companies. So we go for CEO, for example. We go for founder, co-founder, owner. We can also go for managing director. So basically you can just choose whatever job titles you want to target. Now, here's a very important thing. You want to change this one to and. Why we're changing this to and? Because if you're using or, you're targeting people that are in real estate or there are CEOs. However, when you're using and, you're targeting the people that are in real estate and also they are CEOs. So it dials in the targeting and make sure it's more accurate. After you do that, again, we said we want the company size to be 20 plus. So we go to company again, we scroll down. You can see company revenue also is not that accurate. So you go to company size, you go, for example, 11 to 50, 51 to 200, and you have multiple options here. Let's say we want to select these two, and we change this again to and here we have it. So now we're targeting real estate companies that are in the United States, and the person that we're targeting also must be a CEO, founder, co-founder, owner, or managing director. And the company size must also be from 11 to 50 or 51 to 200. So as you can see now, the audience size is 150. So what we can do now is go to excluding, go to companies. For example, I don't want to target the companies that have only one employee, so I exclude that. Or 2 to 10, I exclude that. Or 200, etc. All of these, I don't need these options. So as you can see, the audience size is getting smaller. I can go in again and I can go to job experience, job titles. Now, for example, I don't want to target any, let's say, marketing specialist, sales specialist, manager, marketing director, marketing assistant, marketing intern. Actually, I don't want to target any interns, so also I exclude any interns. Also, I don't want to target anyone that is in the board, like board member, chairperson, member of, etc., salesperson, sales manager. And also what you can do, you can go to interests and traits, and you go to member traits. And here, for example, there are career changers. I don't want to target career changers. I want to target people that started in real estate. So I can exclude that. I don't want to target job seekers. So I remove that. I don't want to target also anyone that is recently relocated, so I exclude that. So as you can see, the audience size is still too big, so I can go again to company, I can go to industry, I can write real estate and exclude this one. For example, I don't want these people to see my ad, and also I don't want this one, I don't want this one. So now we're good. It's like 52,000, so it's a good audience. So I can go back, close this one. So now we're targeting people that are in the United States, that have a real estate company, and they are also an owner, co-founder, managing director, founder, or a CEO. And also the company size is 11 to 50 employees or 51 to 200. And we excluded everyone else. Now, after you do that, you wanna disable this one. So you're gonna click on it, unselect it. So if you are selecting this one, it will allow LinkedIn to reach people beyond your detailed targeting, and you don't want that to happen because it's not that good and it will waste a lot of money. So just turn it off. After you do that, you go to the ad format. So now you will choose the format of your ad. Let's say we want to choose videos. Then we scroll down. Then you set your daily budget. You choose the time you want to start the campaign in, and you scroll down to next. Save. Then you land on step 3, which is set up your ads. You just click create new ads. Let's name it, for example, ad 1. Then we add, let's say I want to add a certain video. Let's say this video, for example, one of my old videos. And after you add it, you can just add the ad description here. And here would be the headline of your ad. So headline, and here's the destination. This really doesn't appear, so you can add your website, the calendar link, etc. And then we come to the last step, which is the form details. So you will need to create a new form. Let's say we want to have a call to action that is learn more. Most of our campaigns are actually learn more, because basically we want people after watching our videos to learn more and go to the form, submit their information, so we're able to contact them. So we create a new form. Let's name it test. And okay, here The offer headline, we want to put the hook of our video. If we're using a video ad, or even if you're using an image ad, you still want to put your hook. Why do we want to put the hook here? Because, for example, if you're using a video ad, people won't watch the full video. They're watching the initial 10 seconds, which is mostly the hook. So they're mainly interested in the hook. So when we put again the hook here, it will trigger again their interest, and that will increase the conversion rate of your form. After you put the hook, you just add further details about your offer. Here, it will appear as the following, just under the hook. Then you want to go down, add the privacy policy URL. You want to go to lead detail, and you want to add the first name, last name, email, LinkedIn profile URL. You can add also the phone number. And then the job title, the company name, company size. Now, as you can see here, for this information, the lead don't need to enter any of them. It will be autofilled by LinkedIn, and also even these information will also be autofilled by LinkedIn. And then after you do that, you can also add any custom question, for example, just to qualify the leads further the next 2 days. And then you'll put yes. Of course, this is just an example. You can choose any other question you want. And then when they want to submit the form, they will need to answer yes or no. This will enable you to qualify the leads further and ensure they have high intent. After that, we'll go to the confirmation page. Click, for example, thanks for your interest. And you'll add a landing page. For example, this can be your website, and visit our company website, and you're good to go. After that, you will just need to save the ad, and you're ready to launch your campaign, and it will be active and ready to generate results. So the last part we want to discuss is the ad creatives. As you can see, you have multiple options you can choose from. What we found is that images and videos are the best. Image ads are the best if you have a white paper, case study, ebook, etc. However, video ads are the best if you're doing direct response marketing. Basically, you have X, which can be a service, a webinar, a product, etc. And you want these people to opt in if they're interested in, for example, learning more about your service. We recommend testing initially at least 3 different videos and images. So if you're using videos initially, only test different hooks but the same ad body. And after finding the winning hook, then you can test different ad bodies and different ad structures. Why do you want to start with the hook initially? Because that is the most important part of the whole campaign. If you have a bad hook initially, it will affect tremendously your cost per lead and your cost per acquisition, which will reduce the ROI on your whole marketing campaign. Now, the second part we want to discuss is the ad description. I will show you now the best ad description that we use for us and our clients. We simply start with the call out. So we call out our ideal customer, let's say CEOs of real estate companies, investment companies, marketing agencies. After we do that, we add the hook and the offer statement. Then we include more details about your offer. Then we write without, and then we put in your ideal customer fears. And after that, at the end, the call to action. This can be click learn more to speak to our team today, etc. Now, the $1 million question is, should you use forms or landing pages? Now, unlike Facebook's instant forms, LinkedIn forms are really good, and the data that you will get from them are actually legit data that you can use to reach out to people. So LinkedIn forms are a great option to start with. For landing pages, it works well and generates not only high quality leads, but people with higher intent because they're going through more steps to actually leave their information, so it's more intentional. But you want to make sure if you're using a landing page that you know how to set up a Google tag to send back the data to LinkedIn Ads Manager, because LinkedIn Ads Manager conversion tracker is not that great, so you want to integrate a Google tag in that process. So which one is better? Where there's no right answer really, we do recommend testing both of them for your offer and figuring out which one is generating for you lower cost per lead and also a higher conversion rate from leads into clients. And if you need to choose in the beginning, we do recommend starting with forms only and not going with landing pages. So now your targeting is set, you have the right ad video, you have the right forms, and you're ready to start generating results today from LinkedIn ads. And if you want to get this document as a reference when you're setting up your ads, I will also include a video of me setting up an ad from our ads manager. All you have to do is click on the link under this video and you will be able to download it. If you want the exact marketing system that we use to schedule 213 qualified sales meetings a month, then all you have to do is click on the link under this video and it will take you to a free training where I reveal the exact marketing system we use.